Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best. Lester Vesperis gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5.
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Ozzie McLean. First offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. The batter will be J.J. Bleday. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tight. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ozzie McLean. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Next up, Trey Harris comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Trey Harris.
The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. So the next to bat will be Ozzie McLean, singled in his last at-bat.
Ozzie McLean.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle.
Digging in will be Riley Mahan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 0-1 to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie McLean. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
The 2-2. Ozzie pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bleday will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Kevin Green, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Scott finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Thompson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up. Cody Pote starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the 2nd. And stepping in, Ozzie McLean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ozzie McLean.
First delivery to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Conine gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So next to hit is Riley Mahan. He flew out in his last AB.
Riley.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ground ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at 3rd, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit.
The batter will be J.J. Bleday. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Here comes a left fielder. But it's the 3rd baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
From the stretch, Ozzie McLean is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1. Next up is Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon.
And they got him. He's set and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
The batter will be William Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Contreras.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. A dive, but he's back. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Devin Hairston. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A swing and a ground ball to third, right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now in the box, Ozzie McLean. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heredia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball just off the inside corner. Hit hard but foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pensacola.
Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me. And look, we knew this guy had talent. I mean, obviously, you have to have talent to get drafted. You have to have talent to get to Double-A. But, you know, the pitching's different in Double-A. At this point, it's not just guys who have stuff. They have guys who can have quality secondary pitches and throw them for strikes. So you can't just, you know, go up there, grip it and rip it and look for a mistake. And you can see this every day watching this guy. He's got a good approach at the plate. He's swinging at strikes. He's letting bad pitches go by. He's not getting fooled by off-speed pitches. He's got a plan at the plate, and he's executing it. You can see that this guy's clearly working hard every day to get better.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. The race. Hasil de la Cruz, a right-handed native of the Dominican.
3. Ball 4. Take the minute.
Now it'll be Ozzie McLean, and in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games.
Here we go. Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
0-2, here it is. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two pitches fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Striding in is Braden Shoemake. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from 3rd.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Next, it'll be Ozzie McLean. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
McLean.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
So next to bat will be Braden Shoemake. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Braden Shoemake.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Up next, Ozzie McLean, and their runners at the corners now.
Ozzie McLean.
First offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
The shortstop.
Stepping up is Braden Shoemake. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now
Digging in next, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. Now into the box, Devin Hairston. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's down to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chris Chinea, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillows.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ozzie McLean. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. Brooks Wilson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So stepping in is Santiago Chavez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Ozzie McLean is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Weak roller right side. And that's out number 1. So now into the box is Riley Mahan. He flew out in his last AB.
Riley Mahan.
Now a bunt attempt here. McLean is there and he has it for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So now to the plate, Ozzie McLean. He bounced out last time up.
McLean.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this is lined hard to deep left. Conine is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Griffin Conine. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, Griffin
Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
No balls and one strike.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Scott is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Patient for Pensacola.
Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the... Next to stand in is Bryson Brigman. He doubled his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Mississippi Braves. Biloxi have lost their last 5 games.
That's ball four. Take the risk.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound. He's been torching them all year long.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0. At the plate now is Ozzie McLean. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
Made the difference in this one. They lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Ozzie McLean will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. Pitch on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Ozzie McLean. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Biloxi attempt to end a 6-game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie McLean, and their runners at the corners now.
McLean.
Has a look, now the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. Waters isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
The right fielder.
Now to the plate, Trey Harris. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Ready now is Ryan Goins. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Ryan.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet...
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie McLean, stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in next, Ozzie McLean. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Shoemake at second. Heredia at first, 2 out in the inning.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Get a good one up there, huh?
The 0-2 once more. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch.
Ozzie McLean stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one.
Oh, dude, like a big dog. Red tide.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that
The
missed. That's the
fastball
ball.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
There you go. Let it go.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Here we go.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trey Harris waits on deck. The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And now here is
Now back.
Trey Harris.
The right
1
fielder.
in, 1 out,
Trey
and 1 on here in the inning.
Harris.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that.
And now, Ozzie
Now back.
McLean.
Third
Great
base.
game for him so far. 4 hits, including a
McLean.
couple of home runs. And now the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Here we go, kid.
And that's
1-1.
inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, your pinch. He's coming
The
to you.
1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left, Hole.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took
Time
that
of the
great
ball
start
game,
to
3
another
hours
notch
and
in the win
37
column.
minutes.
13-1 is the final lopsided
Thank you
score.
for joining
The
us here this
Mississippi
evening.
Braves
We
were on
remind you
fire
to
with the
please
bats and ended
drive
up with
home
19.
safely.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series is baseball. It's the show, and Brooks Wilson will be on the mound for the series.
3.
Next, here is Rod Penn. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Second baseman, Ron Penn.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next to dig in, Ozzie McLean, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Now to bat, Jason Etherton. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. So runners in scoring position, and here is Brooks Wilson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. A huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wendell Rijo. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
Yeah, 21 looking good so far.
And that misses. Ball 4.
What about you? Did you get the game?
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen.
Stepping in once again is Ozzie McLean. He singled first time up.
McLean.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No. 1-1.
Green leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. And the visiting club leads it 4-2. Next to hit, Ozzie McLean grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores. And he is in there. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2-run score, but not the third. So now here is William Contreras.
Now
Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Next, it'll be Ozzie McLean. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up William Contreras. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Shuckers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Scott Sunich earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brooks Wilson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. A.J. Puckett will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, Ozzie McLean. Now here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, needs you right here. Needs you.
The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Ozzie McLean struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitch...
So here is Tristan Lutz. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Negrete. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Next to hit is Ozzie McLean. He bounced out last time up.
Ozzie McLean.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
0-1 count and the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lutz will settle under it to make the play. Digging in will be Jace Peterson. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality.
Next up, Ozzie McLean flew out last time up.
Ozzie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Peterson is there. And quickly, there are 2 away. So the next to bat will be Ozzie McLean, grounded out in his last at-bat.
McLean.
First delivery to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
No strike.
Let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. 1 run is scored, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in safely at third, as on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Now at the plate is Trey Harris, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Biloxi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leo Crawford with his 4th win this season. A.J. Puckett struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Today, the finale of this 3-game week. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And stepping in, Ozzie McLean. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
McLean.
From the stretch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie McLean, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So next to hit is Jason Etherton. He bounced out last time up.
Jason Etherton.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get.
And now in the box, Ozzie McLean.
Ozzie McLean.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
On to first, and they get the double play. Now it'll be Ozzie McLean, singled in his last at-bat.
Ozzie McLean.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A man on third with 2 down. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that one yanked just foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dio. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Eduardo Garcia.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield. Striding in is Tristan Lutz, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Popped him up. Shoemake over to his right, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play, and that's the second out of the inning. This one ends with a 10-5 score. Mississippi. Season.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes at this level. As he rises up the ladder towards the majors, those mistake pitches are going to get fewer and farther between, maybe one or two per week even.
Yeah, especially if you're a star, you get pitched around more and more. He's already starting to see some of that at the minor league level because he is maybe the best hitter on his team, especially with the way he's been swinging the bat right now. So it's taking advantage of those opportunities, learning when to expand the zone a little bit without getting out of your approach. So if you see a pitch that you know you can drive, you don't miss it. This is such a game of failure. If you go 1 out of 3, you're a Hall of Fame player. That means you're failing 67% of the time. He seems to understand that. So even if it's a 4-for-4 game, if it's an 0-for-4 game, he's the same guy when he gets to the ballpark the next day.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the open is baseball. It's the show. And Tucker Davidson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the start. So now here is Gavin Sheets looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Gavin.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. To second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter with
Next, it'll be Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound. He's been torching them all year long.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9. Ready with the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Forbes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men. So stepping in is Evan Skog, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Danny Collado. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
It's hard to do anything.
Next up is Ozzie McLean. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The batter will be William Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Stepping up is Ozzie McLean, singled in his last at-bat.
Ozzie McLean.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit to short. He's right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Up next, Laz Rivera, runner in scoring position with Cigar. The 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Digging in next, Ozzie McLean grounded out in his last at-bat.
McLean.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, come on now, 1 time, right here, kid.
The 1-0.
Nope, comes out.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now into the box, William Contreras. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line hard, deep into left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0.
This thing was a double or more.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Remillard. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions.
So now to the plate, Ozzie McLean.
The third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
First offering.
Ball, that pitch is out. Two balls, no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Collado is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got a hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Mississippi Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ozzie McLean. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
And at the plate is Drew Waters, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher was almost...
So now into the box is Ozzie McLean. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Adrianza stands at second with no outs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Ozzie McLean. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ozzie McLean.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now batting, the designated.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And digging in now will be Drew Waters. Right back at the mound. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Is a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And no one can get there as it falls. And not in time as the run scores. So next to bat will be Ozzie McLean, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hensman, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Adrianza leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball. Right there, baby.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Let's go now, one time.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Adrianza is on his way home. He scores as the lead swells to 7-0. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Now
next will be the designated hitter, Drew Waters. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Now to the plate, here is Trey Harris. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0. At the plate now is Zach Remillard. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped high in the air. McLean will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th. Now an at-bat you don't want to miss. And here is Ozzie McLean. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Mississippi Braves hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ozzie de la Cruz wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Kyle Kubak permitted 6 earned runs. For Mark DeRosa.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Park is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Adrianza will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
He's safe. 3.
Next to stand in is Zach Remillard. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Popped up. McLean is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here is 5. Now to the plate, Taekwon Forbes. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Leading off for Mississippi, the third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Ozzie, McLean.
The windup and the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now is Ozzie McLean. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
And the run is in to score from third. That makes it 7-1 now. Last half of the 7th here. And standing in is the DH, Zach Remillard. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in next, Ozzie McLean. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
McLean.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
You can do it, no one better. Start it up.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. And now, Nick Livingston. Singled home run in his last time up.
Nick Livingston.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Barons slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. John Park earns win number 4 on the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes... So coming to the plate, Vic Reynolds,
Batting
as he's been in a pretty good
The
stretch
center
over the last 10 or so ball games.
Reynolds.
A swing and a ground ball to third, reined in, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Second inning set to go, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
Ozzie McLean.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
And the pitch.
That's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offense.
Next, here is Taekwon
Batting
Forbes.
fifth.
He went deep
The
in the
third baseman.
contest last night.
Taekwon
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. And now here is Ozzie McLean. Tripled and later scored first time around.
McLean.
And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now to bat, William
Now
Contreras.
back.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Contreras.
High pop-up. Sheets waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Gilberto Caballero, singled in his last
Second
at-bat.
baseman. Gilbert
Grounded to third.
Caballero.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to hit, Evan Scobe. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
McLean camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ozzie McLean. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
A lot of indecision there.
Next, it'll be Ozzie McLean. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Fans are finalizing.
He's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well in the field to boot. I've got Mike Lowell with me today. Mike, what are you seeing from him that's leading to this late success?
Well, I've been very impressed. I look at him and I see an absolute plan at the plate. That tells me that he's putting in a lot of work in between games, maybe even in between at-bats, talking to his coaches, using the video work. Maybe it's the weight room, whatever the case may be. But he is really showing that what he's doing off the field is paying dividends on the field, and he's really catching a lot of eyes.
You know, I've dealt with some players who will keep a journal even between at bats of everything they saw from the pitcher. Every little thing that you do, all that prep really can pay off in results.
It definitely can. You know, and this is a case-by-case basis. Some people are very meticulous. They like to know what a certain guy threw in every single count and feel like that helps them in the future. Some guys want to have a clean slate. But whatever it is, this young man is doing his job, and it's really showing on the field. He has a knowledge of the plate much more advanced than his years are showing right now, and it bodes well for his team.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show.
And now,
Ozzie de la Cruz. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie McLean, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around to the left side, he can do some damage also.
Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
McLean.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ozzie McLean. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Next to dig in, Ozzie McLean singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Another one sent foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He'll try again, 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone. Into the box, Preston Page.
Leading off for Tennessee, the third baseman.
And this is lined hard to deep left.
Page.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And this throw gets away from him. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Smokies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wyatt Short earns the win, his second. Ozzie de la Cruz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Matt Vasgersian back. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series. The Smokies have won 5 games in a row. Now at the plate, here is Ozzie McLean. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Next to hit is Preston Page.
The third baseman.
This one's down to third. And a fake to first as he'll come home with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. So here is Ozzie McLean. He bounced out last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls.
Digging in will be Ozzie McLean. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Payne moving to his left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no. So the next to bat will be Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there. Not about this.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game week. Mississippi hope to put a lid on their 7th. Trevor McGill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things.
Now at the plate is Ozzie McLean. He went deep in the contest last night.
McLean.
Stay hot, baby. Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Next up, Aramis Ademan is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Ozzie McLean comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
McLean.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. Now it'll be Ozzie McLean. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Kyle Muller as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third 90 feet away. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Muller is the second out in the 7th inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. And now in the box, Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound. He's been torching them all year long.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Striding in is P.J. Higgins, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Mississippi Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming. So now here is Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So next to hit is William Contreras, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
He's set, the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. So stepping in is Ozzie McLean. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So here now's the pitcher, Tucker Davidson. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. Next, it'll be Christian Donahue. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would have. Stepping up is Taylor Gushu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now into the box, Ozzie McLean singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. High chopper over to the right side. Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up is Tyler Payne. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Soft liner to the left side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're
ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1.
3-1.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up William Contreras. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Jason Atherton.
Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Your attention, please.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in next, Taylor Gushue. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Tennessee posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Keegan Thompson earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it. You've been